Hey guys, welcome back to a quick update video on Minecraft on Avius. I realized some of you, I guess I just assumed that people knew because I posted on the forums. And I think I kind of had mentioned it in another video. Avius is currently down. It's not down, it's whitelisted, but it's only whitelisted for the staff. We are working on building the spawn. Bucket is not updated to 1.7. So as you know, all of you that participated in the open beta on 1.6, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate all of your help and time you put into the server. That map is done. It's out of the way. We are working on building a spawn for 1.7 because this is going to be the official opening of it, and it looks like it's going to tie perfectly with the opening of Avius to my 20,000 subscribers. So yeah, get hyped for that. Anyways, it's down right now because we are on vanilla Minecraft and we are literally just building the basics of spawn, the basics of the couple spawn colonies we're going to have. So it's whitelisted for only the staff. So if you can't get on the server, don't freak out. I didn't ban you or take you off the whitelist or whatever. It's only because we're working on it and it's not. What is this? Oh my gosh. This is why I shouldn't give some of my friends creative mode. You can make giant portals now. That's kind of weird. Anyways, it's going to be open. My best bet is sometime during the week of Thanksgiving once I get home. Unfortunately, Bucket is probably going to take a long time. One, because it's Minecon this weekend and most of the staff on that's probably not actually working. And secondly, they didn't just add a lot of features in this update, they actually changed a lot of the aspects of Minecraft. They changed the way a lot of the whole multiplayer experience works. They have a lot of recoding to do, a lot of rebuilding to do of the spawn, or not of spawn, of the way it works. So do beware that's going to take a while, and most likely because it's fall and it is during school, the plugins are going to take a while too because people are going to be busy. So we need the major plugins that actually function around certain things to be updated, like no item. Those have to be updated, otherwise it won't work because they won't read the new items, like the new woods and stuff that have been added in. That'll be added into woodcutter and whatnot. But other mods, don't really need to be updated, and it's no big deal. So my best bet is around Thanksgiving. By the time it's built and open and Bucket is here and it's all ready to go. So in the meantime, you cannot play Avius. I apologize. Go join the forums. I had originally announced all of this information on the forums, but I guess not everybody actually did go and join the forums, because originally you had to join the forums to get the IP, and then I just started putting the IP out once we went to open beta. So go join the forums. I post pictures of things that we're building. You guys, if you have some ideas, post them there. Go check it out. Join down in the link in the description. Join with your Minecraft username. You just have to give an email address, set your username and password. Do be aware that, there's ads, a lot of ads when you're signing in, but you can skip all of them, I promise. I know some people were complaining, you want my address and stuff for this? I'm like, no, I don't. It's just because right now, we're not really the donations are set up, but unfortunately, because the server's not really open yet, we're not going to obviously be getting donations, which means we're still on a free forums thing, and I still have ads on there, so I can't get rid of the ads for you guys, so I apologize. But that awesome spawn that I was flying around on, Zenscott. Zenscott used a map tool. Now we're in normal 1.7.2 generated land, but in that original area that I was in, it's a couple hundred by a couple hundred with the valley and the really steep rocky mountains around it. That was all made by Zenscott in a map editor. So it's going to blend into this. As you saw, it kind of did blend into it pretty nicely. We have to work on that. We need World Edit to do a lot of it, and unfortunately we don't have that because we don't have Bucket, so we're just building spawn at the moment. So I hope you guys thought that was really cool. We have this is going to be fantastic. I am really excited just to play it myself, and I'm really excited to play it with you guys, and I think it's going to turn out really well because we're tweaking a couple things, we're changing some things, and I think we're going to be wrapping up a couple things where I can start making videos, and I'm going to really make a whole playlist and make a little guide series of all the different things in Avius so that you guys can really get a gist for it all. Another announcement, since I guess I might as well announce it right here. Tornado Survival, that has been updated to 1.6.4 Tropicraft, which came out yesterday, and the Tornado mod. So that means that I'm going to see if I can load the same world on 1.6.4. If not, we're going to create a new world. I don't really know what to do. Honestly, I'm terribly bored. If you guys can struggle, like, I struggle to, like, do anything. And I don't know why. I think I'm just going to do, a new Let's Play. Like, I've been thinking, like, I could just do, like, a basic Let's Play of Minecraft, because I've never done just, like, a vanilla Minecraft Let's Play. And that would be fun, but there's so much that's been... Like, there's just... I don't know. It's like all of my time, I just want to sit here and work on Avius. And I've also just been extremely busy. In the next couple weeks, going to be extremely busy as I finish up some exams before Thanksgiving break. However, let me know what you guys think of a vanilla Minecraft Let's Play, and what you guys would think of that. Because, I mean, I could do that, or I could just keep... like, after this Tornado Survival, I'm not going to do it unless something serious changes, because there's literally, like, there's no point to do it. I might just put up random videos of me destroying, downloading builds off the internet, and then... Ooh, double ravine. You could just download a bunch of builds off the internet and destroy them with tornadoes. That might just be what Tornado Survival turns into. Speaking of which, the original Tornado Survival video, Episode 1, Season 1, has received well over 500,000 views, which is crazy. Like, that thing is just raking in the views constantly. And I guess it's kind of like, it's gotten out there now, and people see it, which is awesome. But obviously the other, you know, that definitely doesn't carry over to the Season 8 stuff, just because it honestly is... If I don't say so myself, the videos are rather terrible. If I didn't have interesting things to talk about, and if you don't there for the commentary, then it's really been rather poor playing of Minecraft. So I really do apologize for that, but I honestly have no idea what to do. And I know a huge chunk of the viewer base is here for that, and I mean, I've subscribed to channels that... like, for instance, I subscribed to this one channel because they did 365 Days of Animal Crossing City Folk. Another channel because they were Let's Playing Animal Crossing GameCube, and they were really, really good. And then... once they either finished it or they stopped, like, a huge fan base was like, just let's play it again, like, keep playing, keep doing new things with it. And then the people were just like, I really don't want to. I want to do other things. I really don't know what to do else with it. I'm tired of doing it. And then they just lose such a huge of the viewer base. Like, I'm still subscribed to all those people, but when was the last time I clicked on a video that popped up in their sub box? Like, a year ago was probably the last time, but I keep it because occasionally they throw something out in that genre that's interesting to me. But, I mean, otherwise, there's really nothing to do with Tornado Survival. There's nothing else to do. If I do any more with it, I ruin what was there. You guys understand? You guys understand that? Tornado Survival was a thing, and it was awesome. And then I tried to make it too much of a thing, and I'm ruining it by keep doing it. Tropicraft was a new twist, because the mods actually are made for each other now, but as soon as that volcano erupts, man, it's done. And I'm not going to do something unless something changes in the Tornado Survival aspect, or if I have a really nostalgic day in a while from now. So we're going to do new things with stuff. Hopefully Avius will explode a little bit. I hope so. I hope so. I want you guys to come play Avius with me. It's really fun. Yeah, I can't decide what would be... I'm trying to figure out what would be the ideal count for Avius. Like, of players. Like, World of Elden, its ideal count was when there was, like, 40 to 50 people on regularly. There's like, a couple hundred people, but any time throughout the day, there was, like, 40 people, and that seemed to be a really decent number. It wasn't so many that, like, you didn't know people, and there was just constantly people running around, and it was madness, but it was enough where, when you were in the wilderness, you would actually end up running into people. Like, if you play it now, you go into the wilderness, you're not going to run into anybody. Like, there's 5, 12 people on, sometimes there's 15 or 20 on the weekend nights, but you don't run into people. It's not enough for you to actually encounter players unless you go into a town, and that took away a huge aspect of the game, because a huge aspect of the game was the wilderness. Running into players in the wilderness was just terrifying as a peasant when I first joined. And then joining into a town that was filled with people was just awesome as well. But with Avius, I'm thinking that that's probably going to be about the same bet. You don't want so many people on that the wilderness, you just can't, like, stay in the wilderness. Like, there's not, everywhere is tainted with griefing and people. But it needs to be just enough where you can go into a town and there'll be 10 people in a town, because there's a good chunk of the players that own land, and then you'll actually, somebody might wander upon your house, or you might wander around the same cave system that somebody is mining in. And I think that just makes things super interesting. And I'm thinking in my head that that's about the same amount, and based on the output that I saw from, let's see, open beta, I think on average we were on full nights we would have 15 people on, and the server could hold 20 something. And then constantly, pretty much any time of the day, because we'd have people from Australia and other places that were playing, it was 4 or 5 players. So I'm hoping that when the server's actually open and I try to advertise it just outside of my channel, hopefully there'll be some more there. And I think the original Tornado Survival video, I'm going to put an annotation to put in the description of the IP and try and advertise it a bit more. Because I was kind of surprised, even though that it was open beta and you could just come play on my Minecraft server, the amount of private messages that I get all the time that ask me, come join my server, come play with you, can I play Minecraft with you, can I play on your server, do you have a server, blah blah blah. And the amount of people that actually came out, I was a little surprised that it wasn't a ton more. And then on top of that, I was also a little surprised at the amount of people that 3 weeks later, when I put in the little thing at the beginning of Tornado Survival, they're like, I didn't know you had a server. I was like, really? And I mean, I guess if you're not watching every single video, then you really don't know. Alright, for those of you that have watched this entire video and listen to me commentate and see some cool 1.7 world generation and hear a little about Avius and the channel and how things are going, your reward for doing so is going to you are going to be able to see the coordinates of this NPC village, so that when you join, you can sprint here and you can pillage it and raid it and get a whole bunch of resources and have a safe place to live before everybody actually gets out this far. Ready, set, go! Oh, that's pretty far. Yeah, that's pretty far. Alrighty. I gotta go find a Halloween costume for tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna do for it. If I totally had time, I would totally make myself a Minecraft person. Alright, one thing we did finish on Avius was the Welcome Center. So, if you were to join, we wanted to add a little bit of a tutorial type thing, so that, because players were really confused by it, and other than just piling text in a book, you come here and you spawn, and welcome to Avius. You learn about the server over here. There's a little room, it's got information. Forums, there's a link to the forums, by the way. Some information about the server, some server rules, some server's punishment, some information on the 3 major classes, the ideas behind the server, how you level up, how you get new skills and unlock new classes, how you make money, buying land, how to own your own colony. And then you have to take a little quiz on Avius. Can you PvP in grief? Never. That makes the game difficult. Oh no, I got it wrong. What a crying shame. You have to pass a little test, and at the end, well, I'll save that for later. I'll explain that in another video. I'll explain the whole thing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to play some 1.6.4 this weekend, probably tonight, and get something uploaded late and around Tornado Survival 1.6.4. So that should be interesting to see. As far as Spider-Man goes, I did sacrifice Spider-Man this week because I didn't have much time. I only had from 9 to 11 o'clock every night, and I put all that time into Avius because I know that this building needs to get done because we have 2 spawns to build, and these spawns need to get done before the plugin stuff come out, because I didn't realize how many new blocks are added, and all those new block IDs we're going to have to restrict in no item, or we're going to have to add, and I'm going to have to add into different ranks and see where players should be able to get mahogany and the savanna trees and different stuff like that. So it's kind of cool that there's new stuff being added, but there's quite a bit of stuff that we still have to do. So I'm trying to get the building done before things actually start getting technical. Okay. I'm going to think of something else to say. Again, I know it. This always happens, and I can't end my videos. But I think now is good. I think it's here. I think this is it. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Mike playing some Minecraft. Without further ado, I shall talk to you guys later. See ya.